go.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
We're here, and you're here. Thank goodness.
Okay, this is the part where we go, can you really hear us?
Can you hear us? I have my phone right here, so drop me a little line. Aren't we always eclectic? Yes, we always are eclectic. That is for sure. Hi, Brian, joining from Vancouver Island. That is awesome. Boy, all over the place here. But can you hear us?
We should have.
We sound just fine, thank you, Lori.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
We haven't even. I was just going to say. I mean, go.
Yeah.
How's the sound? Can we go? Okay.
Very good. Well, welcome. Thanks for coming from wherever you came from.
I'll say.
It's a hot day here in Seattle.
Not compared to
we're
a
not,
lot of
but-
places, but
well,
yes,
yeah.
it's warm for us.
Warm for
It's over
the
80.
Pacific Northwest. So
Yeah.
we're trying to be, cool here in our refreshing garden. So how about a song about pirates?
Arr.
Har, har, har. That'll buckle your swash. This is
I was wondering what you
a
were
song
going to
about
say
a
there.
pirate attack.
Arr.
Arr, arr. Hi, Barbaree.
Hi, Barbie.
Aha. Hi, Barbaree Allen. Ready?
Yeah, sure.
2, 3. There were 2 lofty ships from old England did sail, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. One was the Prince Rupert, the other the Prince of Wales, cruising down along the coast of High Barbaree. Aloft there, our jolly boatswain cries, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. Look ahead, look astern, look a weather and a lee, cruising down along the coast of High Barbaree. There's none upon our stern and there's none upon our lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. But there's a lofty ship to windward, sailing fast and free, cruising down along the coast of High Barbaree. Hail her, oh hail her, our gallant captain cries, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. Are you a man of war, or a privateer, cries he, cruising down along the coast of High Barbaree. I am no man of war, no privateer, cries she, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. But I am a salt sea pirate, and I'm looking for my fee, cruising down along the coast of High Barbaree. Well, if you're a salt sea pirate, I'll have you come this way. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. Bring out your quarter guns, boys, we'll give these pirates play. Cruising down along the coast of High Barbaree. Broadside to broadside, a long time they lay. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we until the Prince Rupert shot the pirates fast away, cruising down along the coast of High Barbaree. Quarter, oh quarter, these pirates then did cry. Blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. But the quarter that we gave them, we sank them in the sea, cruising down along the coast of high Barbaree. There were two lofty ships from old England did sail, blow high, blow low, and so sailed we. One was the Prince of Rupert, the other the Prince of Wales, cruising out along the coast of high Barbaree.
That was exciting.
Racing.
Love the trousers, says Ray. Trapper made it. Woohoo! Hi, Trapper.
Hey, hi,
Loud
Trapper.
and clear. Awesome, awesome.
Alrighty then.
Hi, Brendan. Oh, what a great idea. Okay. Corinne, happy birthday. Happy
yes,
birthday
happy
to you. So many happy birthdays ahead, I hope. Y'all want to see a picture of what we're looking at? It's really pretty funny.
What? A picture of what we're looking at?
Yeah, I was thinking I would try and take a picture of the...
And then what are you going to do? Hold it up? Hold the phone up?
No, I was going to... No, I can't do it. I was going to post it to the... No, I can't. Never mind. It was an idea that didn't work, so whatever. Right, gotcha. And after that is just checking ahead because...
So sometimes these old songs just pop into my head and say, oh, I haven't played that for a long time, and here's a different instrument. Let's try that, and let's see what happens. And sometimes it just becomes very improvisational, and you never know what's going to happen. So,
especially when you've played it together once. Well, maybe 2 or 3 times. But no, I think it was just once. Whatever.
We'll have to keep on our toes. That sounded good. Okay.
Didn't that sound great?
That is a C.
It is a C.
An old song, but a different approach to it. Okay? 2, 3. Here's adieu, sweet, lovely Nancy, 10,000 times adieu. For I'm going over the ocean to seek for something new. Come change a ring with me, dear girl, come change a ring with me. For it might be a token of true love when I am on the sea. When I am far upon the sea, you'll know not where I am. Kind letters I will write to you from every foreign land. All the secrets of your heart, dear girl, they're the best of my goodwill. So let your body be where it is, my heart is with you still. There's a heavy storm arising, see how it gathers round. Whilst we poor souls on the ocean, we are fighting for the crown. Our officers commanded us, and to them we must obey, expecting at every moment for to be cast away. there are tinkers, tailors, and shoemakers who lie snoring fast asleep. Whilst we poor souls on the ocean, we are plowing through the deep. And there's nothing to protect us or to keep us from the cold on the ocean wide, where we must bide like jolly seamen bold. And when the wars are over, there'll be peace on every shore. We'll return to our wives and our families and the girls that we adore. We will call for liquor merrily and spend our money free. And when our money is spent and gone, we'll go boldly black to sea. So is adieu, sweet lovely Nancy, 10,000 times adieu. For I'm going over the ocean to seek for something new. Come change a ring with me, dear girl, come change a ring with me, for it might be a token of true love. Oh, for it might be a token of true love. Yes, it might be a token of true love when I am on the sea. Adieu, sweet, lovely Nancy. This song comes from the Copper family tradition.
Really?
One
I
of
didn't
those
know
songs,
that.
yeah.
That's cool.
And
So is that
started
where you
singing that, huh?
Is that where you and Mary and
Mark, yes, and
started to
the
learn
old
it?
band Morrigan from back in the olden.
back when we all had a whole lot more youth?
Back in 1978. We've
Oh, my.
been doing that song ever since then.
Wow.
Ta-da.
So how about a song we kind of know, or we did know until I said that?
We'll see about that.
Melissa Carnage says, hello, and what a great way to spend a Sunday evening. Happy birthday again, Corinne. Here. Sorry. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm doing something, aren't I? Oh,
You're
right.
getting your little fiddle out there, babe.
My fiddle. So it's very exciting. I'm doing something new with the fiddle, even though this is an old song, and this is one reason why I'm doing it on an old song first, so that I can figure out if it's working or not. One of the many things that our friend gave us after the sad passing of her wonderful husband, brilliant musician Steve Lawler, was a little stick-on microphone.
And Felicia's been struggling all these times trying to play a fiddle into the same microphone that she was trying to sing into. And that works okay with some microphones, but not these kind of directional microphones that you get like
an eighth of an inch away, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden your violin disappears, which sometimes is not a bad thing for me, but you know.
Well, then, you're
Yeah.
going back and forth between lips, violin, lips, strings, and sometimes you need them both. So anyhow, so now we're attempting to incorporate this extra little microphone.
Okay, so let's.
That's all on and everything?
No, not yet. Hang on a
Ooh.
second. You told me to turn it off, so I am. And this is down.
Scree!
Stop that.
Can you hear that?
So it might be a little loud because I'm not quite sure of the actual volume levels because my little amp is way far away from me, and anyway,
Oh,
Blah,
the
blah, ginger,
struggles that
blah,
we
blah.
go through to do this for you.
Yep.
Yep, seems to be coming through. We'll give it a go. Another sea shanty. One of the few sea shanties that was really designed for two shantymen. Most commonly, there was one guy leading the singing, and everybody else was doing the work and singing the chorus. But on some ships where you had, when you were spoilt for choice, I guess, and you had enough people to do the job and enough people who knew the songs, they would do some of these songs it's almost like a question response lines from two different shantymen. And that's what happens with this version of BillyBoy, which is kind of lifted, I'm sure, from an even older folk song.
Probably.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Maybe the coppers would know.
Oh, undoubtedly. But we've messed with it a little bit and added a tune at the end, which I'll try a little bit of it. Anyway,
Yeah, do it one time to release it.
And a little song at the beginning, which is kind of a very short fragment of a shanty that was used for sweating up. The lines are...
That all sounds like so much work.
Yeah. Where you have to lean into it for these last couple of pulls. It was called Oh Mary, and we'll do that for you first.
Are you going to demonstrate where they were pulling?
No.
Okay.
Oh Mary, come down with your bunch of roses. Come down when I call, oh Mary. Oh Mary, come down. Oh Mary, come down with your bunch of roses. Come down when I call, oh Mary. Oh Mary, come down. Oh Mary, come down with your bunch of roses. Come down when I call, oh Mary. Oh Mary, come down. Billy boy, where have you been all the day, my Billy boy? I've been walking on the quay with my charming Nancy Lee. She's the Nancy of my fancy, a sailor's pride and joy.
Can she cook and can she clean, my Billy boy?
Billy boy, can she cook and can she clean, my Billy boy? She can cook and she can clean while she plays the tambourine. She's the Nancy of my fancy, sailor's pride and
joy. Can she make a feather bed, my Billy boy?
My Billy boy, can she make a feather bed, my Billy boy? She can make a feather bed fit for any sailor's head. She's the Nancy of my fancy, sailor's pride and joy.
Does she like close unto thee, my Billy boy?
My Billy boy, does she lie close under thee, my Billy boy? Or she lies close under me, like the bark is to the tree. She's the Nancy of my fancy, sailor's pride and joy. fork is to the knife. She's the Nancy of my fancy, the sailor's pride and joy. Of my fancy, sailor's pride and joy. She's the Nancy of my fancy, sailor's pride and joy. She's the Nancy of my fancy, sailor's pride and joy. Bracing. Thank you. The little bits in the middle of that song there were came from another little piece of history for me for another group I was in called Copperfield and Ellipsis. It was a little piece that was written by Paul Smith called Lebedong, and I just little quotes of that thrown in there.
Lebedong? I thought it was
Lebedong.
Lebedon. It's Lebedong.
Lebedong.
It's a cool little riff. I love that riff. It's so crowded in here. William did this great thing. You can't see it, but next to me are, well, down here are both my hurdy-gurdies. There's a stand here with a microphone on it for the amp, which is up there, and what?
Giving away secrets. So
I know, I know.
everybody thinks we're sitting here in our refreshing, cool, breezy garden, right?
Let me just see what, yes, well, we are, right?
Well, yeah. Phew. In fact, it's getting a little warm out here in the garden, isn't it? That sun's beating down on us.
Yeah.
I think we need to cool off for just a little bit, don't you?
Yes, please. That would be awesome.
Oh, wait, the remote control went out.
No, it went. Oh, it turned itself off. That's silly. Trapper, another amp would be awesome. I mean, why not, right? I have two now. I got this little super tiny one. It's like, it's about twice the size of my phone. It is so cute, and it sounds awesome. And you know, Wolf, you might be right. Yes, Lord Randall is a rather darker story. So,
you feeling warm, dear?
Yes, I am hot. Oh,
Phew.
that's much better.
Oh, Burr, this is too cold now. Oh, Burr.
Where's my fur coat? Okay, what am I doing
And
here?
a hat and some mittens. Oh, okay.
I got to put this hurdy-gurdy back on.
Wait, oh, here. The sun came back out.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say something. What was I going to say? I was going to say something, but now I can't remember. Well, first I'm going to tune. Go ahead and talk.
I'll tell you about it. This is a song about this loving couple and his wife. The wife has gotten a hurdy-gurdy and has started the tuning process, and her her darling goes out. Goes, I'll be gone for just a little bit, dear. I'm just going to pop out for a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, and he's gone for 7 long years.
Smart fellow. Cigarettes are bad for you.
And then he kind of only partially comes back, still not too brave. He comes back in a ghostly apparition. And she says, "Just a minute, love, I'm almost done tuning."
So mean.
And it's actually a very sweet and lovely and very sad song of parted lovers. And he does come back, either as a ghost or just as a bad dream. It's up to you to decide.
Or a good dream.
Or a good dream, yeah.
Being visited by people we love after they're gone can be a little disturbing, but also super wonderful. So
that's true. He's not threatening or anything, But it's a favorite song for a long time.
Pig nose amp. I don't know, Trapper. I'll look at it, that little tiny one. But a small crate. Ooh, crate, good.
Well, it's kind of like that. I actually have the amp on a crate.
Okay.
Okay, Bay of Biscay. Great song. Ready?
Yep.
My Willy sails on board the tender, and where he is I do not know. For 7 long years I've been constantly waiting since he crossed the Bay of Biscay. One night as Mary lay sleeping, a knock came to her bedroom door. Said, "Arise, arise, my dearest Mary, for to earn one glimpse of your Willy Young Mary rose, put on her clothing, and to her bedroom door did go, and there she spied her Willy standing, his cheeks as white as snow. Oh, Willy dear, where are those blushes? Those blushes I knew long years ago. Oh, Mary dear, the cold clay ash them, I am only the ghost of your Willy. the dawn is breaking. Don't you think it's time for me to go? I am leaving you quite broken-hearted, for to cross the Bay of Biscay. If I had all the gold and silver and all the money in Mexico, I would grant it all to the King of Erin, or to bring my Willy, oh, bring me back my Willy, oh, bring me back my Willy, oh, bring me back my
For you. Go away for just a second. I'll be right back. Sorry, everybody. I have a doctor's appointment in, wait for it, because I will be, October.
Well, I'll just retune while he is doing that. I'm going to get ready and do a song here for Janie Meneely fans, because it's a Janie Meneely song. We're kind of gearing up for the Wooden Boat Festival in a couple of weeks, because this is a song about a boat. And if you have Janie's songbook, she actually has a photograph of this, I guess I would call it kind of a wreck of a boat that's off the side of a road, of a dusty, dirty road somewhere in there on the East Coast, and with a for sale sign on it, and the name across the back is Susquehanna Suzy. And Janie saw this and just said, "Oh, there's a song in there." So she came up with a song about people who see boats and just fall in love, and you just got to have that boat. And song maybe gets a little carried away with that. I don't know. It depends on the boat, I suppose, and the person. Oh, really? You're not coming back for a while?
I'll come back in a second, but I gotta
Okay.
do that next song, and I gotta sing lead in French, so please.
Okay.
I gotta.
This cough has been driving us crazy for a way too long. And gets taken care of soon. Well, I guess I will just try to do this, and you'll have to imagine the blistering kazoo break that was in this. If I could play with it. Oh, Susquehanna Suzy, she's my sweet patootie. We go cruising and a schmoozing the whole night through. Ain't no doubt about it, I'm gonna empty out my wallet, going home with Susquehanna Sue. Well, there's a moon up in the sky, wild geese are on the fly. Come on, honey, oh, won't you snuggle up with me? Imagine that we got $1 million yacht. If you meet me here at sundown, I'll give you all the lowdown, tell you just exactly what I'll do. I'm gonna hoist the anchor, turn the engine on, and crank her going home with Susquehanna Sue. Ba-da-da-ding, ba-ba-dee-dum, ba-dee-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, that Susquehanna Suzy, she's making me all woozy, spinning and a grinning, a great big howdy-do. Oh, the sun's gonna shine the day I make her mine. I'm going home with Susquehanna Sue. And there's a moon up in the sky, wild geese are on the fly. Come on, honey, oh, won't you snuggle up with me? Imagine that we got $1 million yacht with Saranza. Maybe she's a crafty little lady, double planked and Bristol through and through. Oh, she will look so very sweet when I add her to the fleet. I'm going home with Susquehanna Sue. Ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-bum, bum, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. As there's a moon up in the sky, wild geese are on the fly. Come on, honey, oh, won't you snuggle up with me? Imagine that we got $1 million yacht. Oh, it's happy ever after, lots of love and laughter. Slap my happy foot and Francie Friedel-dee-dee. Well, you know I'm kind of choosy, let me tell you she's a doozy. Susquehanna Suzy and me, yeah, Susquehanna Suzy and me. Oh, you know you really got 'em when you get to paint their bottom. Susquehanna Suzy and me. Oh, Susquehanna Suzy and me. Well, she's gonna look so handsome with my Johnson on her transom. Susquehanna Suzy and me. Susquehanna Suzy by Janie Meneely. Dun, da, 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 da. Well, I know that I'm going to have to eventually retune this guitar, so I'll do it now. Da, 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 da. Felicia will be right back, which is good because, you know, these things happen sometimes, and you can usually jump in, but this next one is a French song, and I'm shit for French songs, I'm telling you, I'm really. Extent of my friends. Chevrolet.
Don't forget Coca-Cola.
Oh my God.
All right, well, I'm back. Yay.
Are you? You are. Running like clockwork.
Hey, it could be worse. We could be freezing up and all sorts of stuff. So, sorry about that. Unexpected, bailing. I did all the things before this started that I usually do that usually kind of work, but apparently not.
Well, actually, one of the real hazards of playing out here in the garden is that there's all these bugs, and sometimes
I think I swallowed one. Is that it?
I just swallowed a bug. Actually, I did that. I remember doing that at a gig once. We were playing at a. It was like an open barn kind of thing in summer, and it was on the East Coast somewhere.
Was that with you and me?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the place where I went, oh my God, look, a bug. And there were like bugs everywhere.
And suddenly, they put, it was this beautiful, great place. It was like some farm that was a museum, and they'd had concerts there, so that was great
Gorgeous.
fun. And, but, for the concert, they turned off all of the kind of house lights around in the barn and just had the spotlights on us, So every bug in
the world,
1,000 acres, was around this farm, decided to come in and check out what was going on. So, and besides that, they heard the hurdy-gurdy, so they thought there was some kind of god of bugs was there. And okay, yeah, and the crickets would come back, and the cicadas, would answer. It was
yes, dear.
It was pretty wild, and I did that. It was like, I could feel it crawling around there in my throat. So.
Okay, let's turn that on, and let's bring the volume up. Where's my volume?
Fortunately, they didn't have any frogs there, because that would have been even worse, I guess.
This only works if I actually plug this end of.
Just do it.
Yes, dear.
I'm waiting for the time delay to catch up so you can see what you're doing. Back to our regularly scheduled program. This is a French song. It comes from the Voyageurs, the valiant French guys who came over and explored Canada and much of the rest of this area in their canoes. And it's a great song because it points out this one basic truth that some people don't think about, that, canoes are terrific, but without the paddle, the canoe don't go anywhere except downstream. And so if you want to be going upstream, you need that paddle. You don't want to lose it. You want to hang on to it. You value that paddle. And it's worthwhile singing a song about it. So this is a song about the canoe paddle and pointing out how it takes us upstream. But there's more to it than that, isn't it? There's a whole story about sweethearts.
This sailor, it doesn't say he's handsome, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that he's handsome. Comes along and he meets 3 beautiful maidens. And he says, I did not pick the prettiest one, but I ended up with her. And
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, indeed.
There you have the rest of my French vocabulary.
That's right. So he slings her up on the back of his horse, and they go riding off. And he takes her to a fountain, and she says, ew, no, take me to my parents'
Water?
place. Water?
What?
And so he does. He takes her to her folks' place, and there they drink 3 times from a full glass.
Not water.
No. It's okay. I'm just I'm a little. Anyway, I'm not used to leaving the stage like that. They drank 3 times from a full glass, the health of her mother and her father, her sisters and her brothers, and he whom her heart loves the most. And I've often said that I'm voting for the horse that they rode in on, but I'd like to point out that she thought enough of him to take him to her parents' place, and they thought enough of him to give him stuff to drink, and I'll bet food, too. So he must have been a pretty nice guy. And I forgot one string here, sorry.
So to start this off, we play a bit of a French tune, hurdy-gurdy tune, that's about I guess it could fit about these voyageurs, leaving their home country to go off adventuring and hang on to their canoe paddles the whole time. It's called Adieu.
Adieu les filles de mon pays, which is goodbye to the girls of my country.
Au revoir.
That's right.
That's the rest of my French.
Bye,
Okay.
bye
You've
girls.
exhausted
See
it.
you later.
We thought that would fit appropriately with this, so we've done it. And it has a chorus. C'est l'aviron qui nous mène, qui nous mène. C'est l'aviron qui nous mène
En
à
haut.
haut.
En haut. It's not easy. I don't do it right either.
Ready?
Un, deux, trois, un. La 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 la. What am I doing here? I'm doing this, and then this, and then this, and then taking all these strings off, turning the page. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to take a super tiny break, and come back with hopefully less coughing and more singing.
Retuned instruments.
This was a request by our friend Ray Miller, who, with his sister Pam, was out here and visited us, and we had a wonderful time seeing them. We really, really did. And he had a little health issue, and Pam was steadfast by his side, taking care of him and doing all the stuff like taking him to, appointments and bringing him food and stuff. So he requested this song for her in grateful thanks.
'Cause Pam likes this one, so there you go, Pam. A song by our friend Brian Bedford, and one of our all-time favorite songs, White Horses Are Calling Me.
Okay, that's off. All right, good. Great chorus and all the rest. Hope you're feeling really, really well, Ray, and you too, Pam.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2. White horses are calling me to ride on the tide to the wide open sea, spurred by the wind, tamed by the moon. I will ride the white horses, ride the white horses. I'll ride the white horses soon. No sailor am I, for the city's my place, but still I would feel the salt wind on my face, watching stallions that silently race for the sands, pounding moonlight and starlight, its shimmering lands, where white horses are calling me to ride on the tide to the wide open sea, spurred by the wind, tamed by the moon. I will ride the white horses, ride the white horses. I'll ride the white horses soon. Every path seems to lead to the key that's inside, and there take the ebb tide to where I would ride, seeking dreams of adventure, contented and free, scanning endless horizons, the stars and the sea, where white horses are calling me to ride on the tide to the wide open sea, spurred by the wind, tamed by the moon. I will ride the white horses, ride the white horses, I'll ride the white horses This sea has no danger, this ocean no threat, for safe on my pillow, brave dreams I'll forget. Still in moonlight, closed eyelight, they run for the shore, and I will ride the white horses once more. Where white horses are calling me to ride on the tide to the wide open sea, spurred by the wind, tamed by the moon. I will ride the white horses, ride the white horses, I'll ride the white horses soon. Oh yes, white horses are calling me, ride on the tide to the wide open sea, spurred by the wind, tamed by the moon. I will ride the white horse, ride the white horses, I'll ride the white horses soon. I will ride the white horse, ride the white horses, I'll ride the white horses soon. I'll ride the white horses soon. There you
Here you
go.
go. We'll take a
Thank
very
you.
short break.
Back in just 5 minutes or so. Please stick around.
Yeah, stick around.
Oh, the bow.
Thousand breezes,
Thousand breezes fade away. Oh, the bow.
thousand breezes
Fade away. Willie Taylor and his youthful lover, full of mirth and loyalty, they were going to the church to be married. He was pressed and sent on sea. She dressed herself up like a sailor. On her breast she wore a star. Her beautiful fingers long and slender, she gave them all just a smear of tar. Now on this ship there being a skirmish, she being one amongst the rest, a silver button flew off her jacket, there appeared her snow-white breast. Oh, the bow.
thousand breezes
Fade away. Oh, the bow.
thousand breezes
Fade away. Now says the captain to this fair maid, what misfortune has took you here? I'm in search of my true lover, whom you pressed on the other year. If you're in search of your true lover, pray come tell to me his name. Willy Taylor they do call him, but Fitzgerald is his name. Let you get up tomorrow morning, early as the break of day, and there you'll find your Willy Taylor walking along with his lady gay. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. So she got up the very next morning, early as the break of day, and there she spied her Willy Taylor walking along with his lady gay. She drew out a brace of pistols that she had at her command, and she shot her Willy Taylor with his bride at his right hand. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. Now when the captain came to hear it of the deed that she had done, he made her a ship's commander over a vessel for the Isle of Man. Now she's on the deck a-walking, a sword and a pistol in her hand, and whenever she gives orders, sailors tremble at her command. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. Full of mirth and loyalty, they were going to the church to be married. He was pressed and sent on sea. She dressed herself up like a sailor, on her breast she wore a star, her beautiful fingers long and slender, she gave them all just a smear of tar. Now on this ship there being a skirmish, she being one amongst the rest, a silver button flew off her jacket, there appeared her snow-white breast. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. Now Says the captain to this fair maid, what misfortune has took you here? I'm in search of my true lover, whom you pressed on the other year. If you're in search of your true lover, pray come tell to me his name. Willy Taylor they do call him, but Fitzgerald is his name. Let you get up tomorrow morning, early as the break of day, and there you'll find your Willy Taylor walking along with his lady gay. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. Oh, the vows and breezes fade away. She got up the very next morning, early as the break of day, and there she spied her Willy Taylor walking along with his lady gay. She drew out a brace of pistols that she had at her command, and she shot her Willy. Well, I hope you had a relaxing little break.
We're like, you want to do that? No, I don't want to do that.
Retune that.
So, how y'all been?
Sometime we'll just leave the camera and capture all that frivolity. So,
thank you so much for your help, Tanya, with the new Gertie. I really appreciate it.
Oh, could you hear it?
She could hear it. It just says just. Comes out nicely in the break, hides a bit behind everything else when the vocals are going, but you wouldn't want it much louder.
I would. I wanted to club it over the head with...
Well, I'm not going to worry about it.
Something just popped up on the screen.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I forgot to put a do not disturb sign on the camera. Anyhow, here we are.
Now we just need the phone to ring.
It's been one of those days. Well, things could always be worse. And how is one way they could be worse? You could be on a ship that was carrying that was in a hurdy-gurdy player in the nitrate business, and nitrates were the classic case of nice words for things. Nitrates were used as fertilizers. The fertilizers came from the Chinchas Islands, which were populated by birds, and the birds had very little to do in their spare time, so they pooped a lot.
They pooped all over those islands for like a million years.
Yeah, and that became known as saltpeter, and Saltpeter Shanty is what this one is called, and it's talking about going off to actually those islands are off the they're off the coast of Peru, not the coast of Chile, as is mentioned in the song. But that's because sailors did not require a geography degree or anything. And
I gotta say though, it was really pretty interesting when you were reading about this on Wikipedia, and about how the natives had been mining those islands for bird poop for their crops for centuries, and it was actually illegal to kill those birds or distract them in any way. So they're very, very careful, and they never took away that much poop. And then the sailors came and stripped it dry, and the birds all went away.
What, like in 2 weeks?
Yeah, basically in a few years they removed
exhausted the supply,
all of the bird poop, and then the birds were like, well, that doesn't look like home anymore, so bye. Yeah. Anyway. Death penalty sounds good. Oh, sorry. And
one of the other bonuses of carrying a cargo load of nitrates is that this stuff was very hot, and it was known to spontaneously combust in the holds of the ships where it was packed in tightly. And I'm sure that you could ask a sailor, it's like, what's the what's the worst thing you can carry? You know, it's like, oh, probably a boatload of bird shit. And it's like, no, it could be worse. It could be a boatload of bird shit. So we like to play this song when we're having a difficult day because it just makes us feel instantly better, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. To old Cali away a bound to go roll. To old Cali away a bound to go roll. We are bound away from Liverpool Bay to those flash girls at Chile who grab all our pay. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave a high-oh, a rocker, oh, roll. Oh, Pedro the Corinth boys, we know him of old. Oh, roll. Oh, Pedro the Corinth boys, we know him of old. Oh, roll. Well, he's priming our vino, he's doping our beer. To the chinchas he'll ship us if we don't steer clear. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave a high-oh, a rocker, oh, roll. Ah, those flash girls at Chile, they are hard to beat. Oh, roll. Those flash girls at Chile, they are hard to beat. Oh, roll. Well, they'll greet us and love us and treat us to wine, but we know they are robbing us most of the time. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave a high-oh, a rocker, oh, and when it comes time to sail away home, oh, roll. And when it comes time to sail away home, oh, roll. From an old seaport town on the west coast of hell, we'll sing adios and we'll wish you all well. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave a high-oh, a rocker, oh, roll. To old Cali away a bound to go, oh, roll. To old Cali away a bound to go, oh, roll. We are bound away from Liverpool Bay to those flash girls at Chile who grab all our pay. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave a high-oh, a rocker, oh, roll. Oh, roll, rock your bars, heave a high-oh, a rocker, oh, roll. Heave a high-oh. Har.
Har, har.
Whew.
Yeah.
That song is for the birds.
I got to change Gertie's. And this time I'm going to turn it up just a little
Crank
bit.
it up, baby.
Yes, you crank it up, baby, now. Oh, and to answer Wolf's question, yes, the smoke has been a little bit bad. It was last week, was really pretty bad. But this cough I've got is an ongoing thing that has been like a couple of years now. And my doctor finally took it seriously enough to... What?
Nothing.
Hey, I told the doctor about it a bunch of times. What do we got here? And I'm still plugged in. Yay! And she didn't believe me until I came in and I said, I'm having trouble talking and singing. And she says, oh, that's not so good. So as I say, I have to wait till October, but I finally have a specialist to talk to. We'll just see. Okay, that's up. Let's do that down.
This is a song we've pulled back up from the dregs. It kind of hadn't done it for a long time. No, we've been doing it recently here locally in Seattle at our semi-regular gig at the Couth Buzzard
Which
bookstore.
we love to be playing at again.
So, yeah, it's great. But we thought we'd share it with you guys who are too far away to come to the Couth Buzzard on.
Yeah. And we had Tanya Opland with us that night, and it was so much fun playing with her again. And now Mike's back in town too, so with any luck, we'll get a chance to play with him.
So this is it's a sea song. Honestly, may not think it is, but it is.
But it is. So they're hot.
Pay attention, and there's an extra verse for you. A 1, 2, 3, and. We skipped the light fandango, turned cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick, but the crowd called out for more. Oh, the room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. And when we called out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. There is no reason, and the truth is plain to see. But I wandered through my playing cards, and I would not let her be one of 16 Vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were open, they might just as well been closed. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. I'm home on shore leave, though in truth we were at sea. So I led her to the looking glass, which forced her to agree. I said, you must be the mermaid who took Neptune for a ride. But she smiled at me so sadly that my anger straightway died. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face, at first just ghostly, turned whiter, shade of pale. Brooker's classic song, A Whiter Shade of Pale.
I love that song, especially with the third verse and William's massaged melody, which is kind of cool too. And I think he also kind of massaged the words as well.
Not as much as I think.
Not as much as I think. You replaced an and with a the.
What? Never, not that.
Doesn't matter. It's all good.
We had another request.
Another request for a song we know?
Amazing.
What? Oh my God, you're so heavy.
For another Janie Meneely song.
Yay, Janie Meneely. Woohoo! Isn't Janie gonna come out here, out this way?
Soon.
Really?
September.
What?
September, October, somewhere around there. So keep an eye out for the fabulous Janie Meneely. And wonderful Rob.
Yeah. Wow, what a struggle. Okay.
So Denny requested this, so it's for you, Denny. There you go. Anything new?
John and Suzy are here.
Hey,
Hi,
hola.
John
Hola,
and
mi
Suzy.
hermano.
Woohoo.
Mi hermano ahí.
And Gian says that that's a tremendous piece for a duet to accomplish. Wolf Lottie, this is awesome. I love this. Lead belly quote. I guess all songs is folk songs. I ain't heard no horse singing them.
Felicia, horses? Horse singing?
Aw, Trapper. Yes, well, you know, Steve would switch from folk to Procol Harum if he... What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, we got some hearts. Yay. Thanks for the hearts. We can't see them. We can see them on our phone. But that's about it.
The Siren song. Ha! And you thought sirens were evil, trying to lure sailors to their doom. Not at all.
They were just minding their own beeswax.
Must be folk songs. Never heard no sirens singing it. No. Ready? Give it. Fingers crossed.
I'm going to cross all my fingers.
Okay.
Said the siren to the sailor, what makes you think you'd want your sorry ass wash up here on our beach. We're so out of your reach. Just goes to show you that there's nothing comes for free. You say you got our number. It was scribbled on some drunken sailors, dank and hairy palm. You've got it all wrong. Just goes to show you can't believe everything that you read. We just come to this beach to sing. And when we sing the blue ocean. We sing the white caps. We sing the waves. We sing the winds. We sing the stories. We sing the breaking of the day. Said the siren to the sailor, we've yet to meet the man the likes of which we take with open arms. No top man from the yards, no washed up salt come all this way to Copperfield. You must have heard the story. The blind man says we girls all do it just for sport. That's myth and no more. Just goes to show you can't believe everything that you read. We just come to this beach to sing. And when we sing the blue ocean. We sing the white caps. We sing the waves. We sing the winds. We sing the stories. We sing the breaking of the day. Said the siren to the sailor, somewhere along the line we'd like to think that we could get some flash, could saddle some hash, could see our names in lights, our reputations clean. We'd like to think we'd settle for just a bit of honesty writ large inside the Times. No doggerel rhymes, just goes to show you can't believe anything that you read. We just come to this beach to sing. And when we sing the blue ocean. We sing the white caps. We sing the waves. We sing the winds. We sing the stories. We sing the breaking of the day. Everybody sing. When we sing. And when we sing the blue ocean. We sing the white caps. We sing the white caps. We sing the waves. We sing the wind. We sing the wind. We sing the stories. We sing the stories. We sing the breaking of the day. We sing the winds. We sing the stories. We sing the breaking of the day. song, everybody. I could hear you. You were awesome. And that was a request from Denny Wheeler. And I don't know if Denny's out there or not, but good idea, Denny. We love that song. And we love Janie and Rob, and we're really looking forward to them being out here. I don't know if they're going to stay with us or not, but I sure hope so.
Yep, they're going to be going up to Vancouver Island, doing some playing up there, and some things around here in the Seattle area, so watch out for them.
Annie, hi.
Annie from Port Townsend.
Annie with an I, yes. No, Annie with an I, not Annie Scarborough.
Oh, never mind. Hi, Annie with an I.
Here, have some hearts, Annie. Come on down. There we go. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, right. Back to that same whistle.
Do a song about Shanghaiing.
Because, you know, pirates were... Oh, wait, no, this isn't pirates. This is just Shanghai people.
That's why I was trying to jump on it, because I thought it was Annie Scarborough, who lives in Port Townsend. And Port Townsend was the second most notorious Shanghai port on the entire west coast of America.
Yeah.
Second only to San Francisco.
And that is saying something.
That's it. Usually when you're stacking up cities, you don't have number 1, San Francisco, number 2, Port Townsend.
Which is a really cute little place.
Yeah.
I wish I'd thought to move there when we could afford it, but no.
But this is a song about Shanghai Brown, who worked out of San Francisco, and a nasty fellow who would deliver sailors, a crew for a captain who was desperate. And the more desperate the captain, the worse the crew that he delivered.
The worst quality they came in.
This was a song about a really desperate captain.
Who did not pay too close attention to what he was getting in terms for his money.
Big questions. Ready then?
1 second. Had to put my lip gloss on.
Lipping.
My
Can't
lippy.
you just put it on the end of the whistle? And
It
then
will
when
be
you,
there by the end of this
I bet it
tune.
will,
All right,
yeah.
ready?
2, 3, and. Shanghai Brown, oh, the skipper of the Harvest Moon is rapping round the town. He's looking for some sailormen to beg or steal or borrow. He can't get a crew, and he wants to sail tomorrow. Prime seaman's very scarce just now, but where's his money down? I'll see what I can do for it, says Shanghai Brown. Shanghai Brown, he sent his touts and runners out all around the town. He's raked in men both high and low, he's got both black and white. He's got the Lauderdale's port watch that only berthed last night. He's got a brace of farmhand, the hayseed in their hair. He's got a bridegroom and a best man, what does Shanghai care? Shanghai Brown, 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 Shanghai Brown. And he shipped him in the Harvest Moon, the toughest packet going, that never gets a sailor man to sign aboard or knowing. With a hard case driving skipper and a bull voice bucko mate, by the Shanghai Passage from the Golden Gate. Oh, Shanghai Brown, 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 Shanghai Brown. They'll be wondering in the morning what it was they drank last night. They'll be wondering what hit them if they show an ounce of fight. They'll be stopping sea boot duff, they'll be supping handspike gruel, and dodging the belaying pins and cussing Shanghai cruel. Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, oh, you dirty, rotten, stinking lion, Shanghai Brown. But there's one won't wake no wonder, no scoff, no grub at all, nor drag bones along the tally on the ball, nor jump to please the toughest mate New England ever bred. Won't stand no trick, no lookout, and why? Because he's dead. Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, he took and shipped a corpse away as Shanghai Brown. Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, oh, the skipper of the Harvest Moon was ramping round the town. He couldn't get a crew and he had to sail today. And Shanghai knew a desperate man would pay. Prime seaman's very scarce these days, says Shanghai Brown. So he took and shipped a corpse away as Shanghai Brown. Oh, Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown, Shanghai Brown. He took and shipped a corpse away as Shanghai Brown by the Shanghai Passage out of Frisco town.
Want to hear that high note for real, come hear us live sometime, or at either at the Couth or at the Wooden Boat Festival up in Port Townsend, because that's the only time I play that.
Not playing in a tiny locked, closed up little closet of
with
room
my
here.
Poor husband sitting right next to me with his tinnitus,
knives,
tinnitus, and right anyway. So we're gonna do one more. Is that it?
Yeah.
We're gonna do one more.
Let's do that. We'd like to say thank you for...
so much for being here, all of you.
we do appreciate it. Can't
really
tell you.
Do. Yep. Our grocery bill thanks you as well for any contributions you make. We really do use your money for important stuff like groceries. It's not just, ponies and diamonds for me.
Yeah. Caviar and...
cigarettes.
Jeweled cigarettes. Yes,
I know this is kind of completely off the subject, but Alex Borstein, who played a phenomenal character in The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Alex Borstein is a comic, and she has an incredible show. I believe it's on Netflix. Is it on Netflix?
No.
It's not on Netflix. Maybe it's on Prime. It's wacky and fabulous, and you should watch it. So there you go. Alex Borstein. Give her a look. Corsets and something or other. I can't remember what. Should have been corsets and ukuleles, but...
Okay.
Sorry, I just thought of her during the last song for some reason. I don't know, what am I doing here? I'm doing... Where's that volume knob? There it is.
Crank it up, baby.
Yeah, I hear you.
This is a song written by Tim Laycock.
No, it is not plugged in.
And it's kind of about... it's kind of a companion piece to Fiddler's Green, in a way. It's called Heaven's a Bar. And apparently he actually wrote it for a project or a play or something that featured rats that come off of a ship and gather in their little rat tavern and sit around and drinking and singing this song.
Are rat pints smaller than regular pints? Probably. They would drown if they...
But it's a lovely song, and something to leave you with.
Yeah, thank you so much again for coming and for all your comments and help with the sound and what have you. We really appreciate it. Yeah.
Not quite sure when we'll be doing another one of these, but we will do another one of these, and so please, if you can, sign up on the little notification things, subscribe to the channel.
Hit like if you're able to do that. I mean, some of you are watching on your TV, so it's a little tricky, but go to your computer or your phone and hit like. It really matters to the almighty algorithm.
Ready? Heaven's a Bar.
So. Sure.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Heaven's a bar down by the dock where the liquor is free. They keeps a great stock. There's always a place, always a smile for a sailor come home from sea. All the girls are all beauties, they dance and they sing. They will treat an old tar like a lord or a king. Heaven's a bar down by the dock where there's liquor for all and it's free. They're in the snug, drinking with me, shipmates a return from 7 salt seas. Tarry-tailed tars, gold-buckled shoes, the cream and the dregs of the crew. They're just sailors on shore with a dream in their eye, who saw the world's end where the sea meets the sky. Visions remain, wonders recalled by the trinkets that hang on the wall. Heaven's a bar down by the dock where the liquor is free. They keeps a great stock. There's always a place, always a smile for a sailor come home from sea. Late in the night, clouds hurry past, the moon winks and goes, the doors are barred fast. The charts are laid out, and found all the crossbones marked out on the ground. Oh, the figurehead does it, and she never gets tired. She beckons a breeze from her berth by the fire. Songs roll around, waves hit the bar, till the bottles wash up on the shore. Heaven's a bar down by the dock where the liquor is free. They keeps a great stock. There's always a place, always a smile for a sailor come home from sea. For a sailor come home from sea.
Thanks again, everybody. Have a great rest of your day,
Thank you so much.
evening. We really appreciate you
Thank
being
you.
here. Thanks.
Really,
Love
thank
you
you for
lots.
coming.
Okay, bye.